So, Camilo, कैसे हो?
ठीक हूँ।
ठीक हूँ. Okay, only ठीक हूँ, not अच्छा हूँ.
मैं
Okay, so there are two ways to respond when someone asks you, कैसे हैं? How are you? So, of course, there are many ways depending on your mood. So you can say, मैं ठीक हूँ. I'm okay. मैं अच्छा हूँ. I'm good. मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. बहुत is like very. Okay? So मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. Alright, so let's begin with the vowels. Okay? So here it is. The first one, basically you make a tree
yeah.
and a line like this and like this. Okay, so yeah, simple. You write a tree,
Yeah.
make a horizontal line here
Okay.
and a vertical line here, right? This is a. The second alphabet is very, very simple. You just make a line here. You just make another line and it becomes A. Right? So now we know this is A. Because if you write A and you make a line here, this doesn't become A.
Okay.
Because you are writing A separately and a line is here away from A. That doesn't make it A, right? So we have A, we know this is A, this is A. So A and A are very, very similar. E also is pretty easy. What we do is we do this, like we write an S.
Okay.
And we kind of make a tail here.
Okay.
All right, we always have to make a line, so we do a line here. That's it. And remember, we pronounce E as this. And for example, kick, so this is a short I, this is kick. The E in kick is E.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah? If you make a small C over here, then it becomes badi E. Badi is like bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, so you make another line, it becomes A. E, you make a small C over it, it becomes E, which is, remember, like when you say deep,
Yeah.
so that's E longer, this is E. So now you have a, E and E. For U, we don't have to do that. We just do a 3.
Okay.
But we just, to make a, even if you write like this, it's fine. People will understand that it's an U. However, to make it like perfect, you have to do this. And to complete the alphabet, you have to do this always. U, the longer one, is
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
So basically a 3, and to make it perfect, you extend. Perfect. And this is the longer U, which is U like pool, right? So this is a, e. We have U now, and we have U. You think of the letter R, so in fact it is good to remember R, because the consonant R, so it'll be good
Yeah.
for you to remember, because R in a way remembers R, R. When you
Yeah.
when you remove the line, it becomes the Hindi R, a Hindi R, right? So later when we go to R, then you could use this technique. So suppose you want to, so you want to write A, you remove the line from here, so you've got this, and you bring another one here, and this becomes A. A.
A.
A. What do? This remains the same. You just write this.
Okay.
Yeah. So you make a kind of what do you call, a 9, a small 9. I mean, you have to just be very imaginative to think that this is 9, right? Pronunciation wise, this is A. You know, a, I, u, a. So this is A. So we have here A, we have done A, and we have done A. Okay. Now, the rest are very, very easy. Why? I'll tell you. Because this is the same as A.
Yeah.
This is A, remember? This is A, remember? Now we want to write O. Okay? So first we will write A, and if we make this, it becomes O. Now the next one is O. Correct. If you make two of them, it becomes O. Very, very easy. You do the same here. You put a dot here, it becomes ang. 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 Aha. Right? Ah. Today we'll go a little further. In English, for example, if we have to say Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to, then what do? We know P, we know A, and that's how we make a word. Papa. If we want to say Lolo, for example.
Yeah.
So we just have to do this. Put an O and it becomes. Similarly, if I want to write Camilo. Okay? Now, I know this is K.
Yeah.
How do I write Ka? I know K. How do I write Ka? Should I write, if I write A, so if I write this K plus A, should it become Ka? It should, right?
That's done.
Yeah? Have you understood this?
Yeah.
Yeah. But in Hindi, we do not say Ka-a. Ka-a Milo. I'm not going to say Ka-a Milo. I have to say Ka-milo. Yeah? So, Ka plus A, actually if I put a line here, it becomes Ka.
Okay.
So, let me just go back. If I want to say A, then I put one line. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So if I want to say, let's say Papa, and I know this is P,
Yeah.
then if I put a line here, it becomes Pa.
Yeah.
All right. So whenever I want to say A, if I want to say Papa, I put a A here and this becomes Pa. This is my Pa.
Yeah.
If I want to say Ka, if I know this is my Ka, if I want to say Ka, I just have to put a line here and this becomes Ka. Yeah?
Right.
Do you Do you know all the consonants? Can you recognize them? Or some of them?
Some of them.
Some of them? Which one do you recognize? Can you think of any? Can you think of any alphabet which you know?
The K.
You know K. All right. So this is K. Okay, I'll write for you again. Make a line here. Make a circle here. Make another half circle kind of. And this becomes my K, and I put a line.
All right.
Yeah. Now I want to say Ka. So this is my K. But if I want to say Ka, I put a line here and it becomes a Ka.
All right.
Yeah. Suppose I want to say Da. Okay. So my Da is, I make a line here, a half circle, and a kind of tail here, and this is my Da.
Da.
Da. Now I want to say, this is my Da, but I want to say Da.
All right.
All I have to do is do this, extend the line. Remember, unless I put a line and put the things together, it doesn't become one letter, one word. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is my Da. All right. So now we know that if we want to say A, we have to put a line. Okay. So when we want to say A, we don't have to write the whole A. You know, we just put a line. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose we want to write E. E, for example, your name. I want to write Camilo. How do I write me? Which means I have to add I, like E, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to write me. If I put a I after M, I get a me, right? Similarly, my M is this. What do I do to make it me? Right? Oh, so I have E here. So if I write M and E, do I get me? No, I do not get me. What I get is M-E.
E.
M-E. But I don't want to say M-E. I want to say me. Right? So what
So I put
happens?
the little C on the top.
No. So what I do is, if I want to write me, I have my M here. I put a line here before, and I do this.
Okay.
And I put a line, this is my me. Okay.
All right.
So A becomes one line. E is a line before the letter. Remember, before the letter, and a kind of dome above. And this is my E.
All right.
Okay. So I know now this is K, and if I put a line, it becomes a Ka.
Yeah.
Now I want to write me. So I know that it has to be before the letter. So I make a line and I make a dome here, and then I write M. So I have got Ka, me. Yeah. All right. Now I have to write low. All right. So low, L plus O becomes a low. I have to now look for an O here, and my O is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I know that L is like this. Okay. But if I put L plus O, this is lo. I don't want lo. I want low. Yeah. So, O, you don't have to write the whole thing. You just take this part.
Okay.
You do not take the whole thing. You only take this part.
Only take this part.
And that makes my O. Okay. So, this is L. If I put a line here and I put a line here, this is my low. Yeah.
Right.
So, okay, let's write your name now. So, Ka,
Cut.
A. So this is Ka. Remember, for E, I need to make a line before and a dome here. So, and if I write Ma, I have my Ka. I have me. Yeah. And if I do this L,
All right.
okay, but this doesn't look like a word. If I put a line like this, while we are studying Hindi, I also have this is something called mudra. You know what is mudra? Mudra are hand gestures.
Yeah.
If you're coughing, if you have dry cough, then you know what you should do? Ring finger. Put your ring finger at the base of your thumb. Yeah, ring finger at the base of your thumb, and these three fingers together. This first finger remains the same. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So this is Surya Mudra. Okay, Surya is sun.
What? Sorry.
Sun, Sol, El Sol.
Okay.
All right. Whenever you're coughing, use this mudra, and it is miraculous. Immediately your cough will stop. Right. We will focus on Ka, Ma, and La. Okay. These are the alphabets in your name, right? So for Ka, make a straight line.
Yeah.
Make actually it's not really a circle, it's kind of balloon. You know how balloons are?
Okay.
And on the right side, make a half circle, kind of.
Okay.
Inverted C, if you will. Yeah. And make always, yes, absolutely perfect. Always make a line to make it look complete. Otherwise, it's incomplete. Yes.
Right.
So, and remember, When you put a line here, it becomes a ka. Make a line.
Yeah.
Make a line here like this. Go back and connect. So basically, if you write a 3 like this, then this becomes my L. K, M, L. Kamal, Kamal, Kamal,
No.
Kamal. Kamal means lotus.
Lotus?
Yes. The flower, loto.
Yeah.
Suppose I wanted to say Komal. Komal. Which means I have to put an O here, right? Then only it will become Komal. Yeah. How do I make Kamal Komal? K, I have M and I have L, and I want to make this Komal. So what do? I just put a line here and I do this 9 and this becomes Komal.
Right.
Yeah. Suppose I want to say, now Komal means soft. Okay.
Soft.
Soft. So we say, ye phool, this flower, ये फूल, this flower, ये फूल कोमल है.
Flower is good.
Yes, this flower is soft. ये फूल कोमल है. Now suppose I want to write Kamal. So basically I need an A here after ma. Perfect. I just need a line here. So Kamal is lotus, Komal is soft, Kamal is like, how amazing, wonderful, Kamal hai. There is a name in Hindi, a woman's name, a girl's name, and that is Kamala. Kamala.
Yeah.
So I have Ka, I have Ma, and I have La. If I want to say Kamala, how do I make this Kamala?
With a line after the ma.
No.
And a line after the
La.
yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's not Kamala. It is Kamala.
Okay.
If I put a line here and a line here, it becomes Kamala. As in Spanish, we speak the way we write. So if I put a line here, this becomes Kamala. But this is not what I want. I want Kamala. So this is Kamala. Kamala. Yeah, so that's the name of a girl. I go. Okay? So I go. Now the verb go is jana. 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 Now, as in Spanish, you have the root. Yeah. So suppose, for example, you have ir and it becomes yo salgo, tu salgas, etc. Similarly, the root is jana. Okay. But
could you move the board a little bit to the left, please? Yeah.
Yeah. So jana is the root. To go, To go. To go is jana. Jana. Okay, even if you don't write this, it's fine. I'm going to write in English. Okay, jana. To go. For example, all your verbs end with ER, IR or AR, right? But all our verbs end with na. Okay?
No.
Yeah. So, to go. Okay, let's just learn some verbs today. So that when we have conjugations, at least you will know some of the verbs. So, jana is to go. Okay?
Okay.
Khana is to eat. Jana is to go, khana is to eat, pina is to drink.
Drink.
Absolutely, you know it. Okay. Sona
So no.
is to sleep. Chalna is to walk. Likhna. 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 Likhna is to write. But in padhna, we have a difficult pronunciation. Pa, rha. Rha. You know? Yeah. Rha. So it's kind of guttural. Rha. Okay?
Yeah.
So pa,
Pa.
rha, rha. You know, now this is rha. Alright? Padhna. Padhna is to
No.
read. Let's just have a little bit of conversation before we say goodbye to each other. Let's have a normal conversation and try. Okay? From whatever you've learned from Duolingo. Do you remember anything? Can you ask me a question? Can you try?
Shobha, तुम कैसे हैं?
Perfect. Shobha, tum. Well, kaise is it's kind of neutral. Because I'm a woman, you will say Shobha, tum kaisi ho. Remember feminino, masculino?
कैसी हूँ? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, Camilo, tum kaise ho? Right? But when you ask me, you will say tum kaisi ho. For
कैसी?
feminino. If you want to ask an elderly person, you will say आप कैसे हैं?
आप कैसे?
हाँ. मैं अच्छी हूँ. तुम कैसे हो, कामिलो?
Yeah.
So you can say मैं ठीक हूँ, मैं अच्छा हूँ. Remember?
अच्छा हूँ.
Yes. Remember we learnt two adjectives also. Happy and sad. So you can say मैं खुश हूँ.
खुश.
Khush.
Happy.
Yes, khush. Khush, if you want to know how exactly you pronounce, khush. Khush. मैं खुश हूँ.
खुश.
Yes, मैं खुश हूँ. Khush means happy. मैं दुखी हूँ. Okay?
I'm fine.
No, dukhi is sad. D-U-K-H-I. मैं दुखी हूँ. Although nobody says मैं दुखी हूँ, but well, sometimes yes. ठीक हूँ is okay. I'm okay. मैं, what else, what other adjective can we say? मैं, there is a nice word in Hindi, must.
Must.
It's like, it's the English must. Only thing is that you don't use the hard T. You don't say must. You say must. The. You know, the the.
Oh,
So मैं must हूँ. Must who is like, you know, happy-go-lucky person who's, you know, always happy and free from the worries of the world. मैं must हूँ. All right. So that is a very nice way to say that. Oh, I'm fine. I'm happy. You know, I'm carefree. That kind of thing. मैं must हूँ. All right. So that is another way to say. This is pa, g, l.
good.
Pagal.
Pagal.
Pagal. So if I say, मैं पागल हूँ, which means I'm crazy. Okay. So you know, sometimes you say, are you crazy? Are you crazy? That kind of thing, you know. पागल हो क्या? You know, so sometimes we say, are you crazy? पागल हो क्या? पागल हो क्या? Like, are you mad? You know, पागल, mad. Of course, I don't think we will be using it very often, but in our daily, in common parlance, we do say pagal. Or sometimes we say, oh, that guy's crazy. You know, he's crazy. So we often say pagal hai. You know, pagal hai. So now you know, you have learned like many adjectives today. I would say this has been a very productive class today. What do you say?
Yeah. Lots.
Lots and lots and lots. And remember, so I'm going to share this video with you. Okay, so if you have time, you can always go through it. So Shubhratri means good night. Shubhratri. Ratri means night. Actually, we don't really say Shubhratri. You know, we say good night. Like I said, most of us use good morning, good evening, good night. We don't really use proper Hindi because this is kind of very, very pure. Shubh Ratri is actually Sanskrit. Okay?
Right.
Shubh Ratri. Shubh is good, Ratri is night. Okay? So anyway, but we must try to speak as much Hindi as possible, right? So, Camilo, Shubh Ratri.
Ratris.
Okay. Namaste. फिर मिलेंगे.
Namaste.